Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we're here tonight at Nighttown, and we're here with Laura Varcho. Laura, you're going to be headlining here at Nighttown. That's pretty exciting.
Tom, I am so thrilled. I am so excited to be back. It's been almost 10 years since I gave a concert here at Nighttown. And this is my favorite place in the whole world to play. So it's so magical here, and even people that don't believe in magic can feel the magic here at Nighttown.
What do you like about this place? It's obviously one of Cleveland's best jazz clubs, the Midwest, maybe the country's best jazz clubs. What do you like about it?
Well, it's a Cleveland institution, and I think, pun intended, but it's a very magical place, and there's so many different people here, and so much has happened. If these walls could talk, all right, it would be a bestseller. And I had a year here playing every week, and it was the best time in my life, and I will never forget it. And I'm really excited to be back with a fabulous trio backing me up.
Yeah, talk about what you got planned here for us, because you had a lot of time to plan for it. So what do you got planned?
Well, Joe Hunter will be on piano, Bryan Thomas on bass, and Jim Richley on drums. And I'm going to be doing all new songs that people who haven't seen me in a while have not heard. And since I came back, I left the music business in '07 for 3 years. And since I've been back on the scene, people have come up to me and said, "Where did you go? We missed you. We're so happy you're back. When are you going to be at Nighttown?" So this is an answer to a much anticipated, long awaited, much requested concert for me to be here headlining.
Talk about also, you do some speaking and some workshops on the history of jazz, and talk about what you do sort of during the daytime hours.
I give 4 musical lectures. I started creating them in 2010 when I was looking to get a singing gig at Rocky River Senior Center. And the woman who was doing the programming said, "Well, you can't just sing." And I was thinking to myself, well, you haven't heard me sing, lady. So anyway, but I rose to the occasion, and I developed a program about Harold Arlen, who's one of my favorite composers. And when I got on stage and delivered that lecture, it was like a revelation to me, because I loved it. I loved learning about the history of the music and the artist, and I loved communicating with the audience in a speaking fashion. Even though singing is speaking, to a melody, it's different when you're talking about, history and someone's personality and the interesting, stories about their life and how they created this great music that I'll be singing at Nighttown. So
you're going to be doing any storytelling here, or just going to be pretty much singing and letting it loose?
I will be talking a little bit about the music, not much, because I think people are will be there to hear the music. But there will be some commentary. I definitely want to let people know where I've been, because I had a huge following back in '06 when I kind of dropped out of the music scene, and so people are wondering where I went and why I'm back. So,
how's the jazz scene different nowadays, 10 years later? What's different about it?
Well, most of the places I played are either out of business or no longer have music. Some of the places that have music only want a single artist or a duo. That's all they can afford. So it's very different in that way. But on the positive side, it's kind of like cracked open. So there is a lot of opportunity if you're willing to go out there and look for it, or hustle a little bit harder. And I know that places that maybe didn't have jazz before are willing to try it. And it seems like in the past few years, jazz is kind of coming into a more popular understanding. People are embracing it more, are willing to try it. So that's the good thing.
It's going to be great to have you back here at Nighttown. Great place. We got some music happening right now. Thanks so much for taking time talking with us, Laura.
Thank you, Tom, and Cool Cleveland. See you at Nighttown, April 30th.
Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.